Welcome to Traffic System Number 2, YouTube Authority System. In the previous module, we focused heavily on viral content, fast attention, short-form visibility, and rapid organic growth. But now, we enter a completely different game. Because YouTube is not only about going viral, YouTube is about building long-term digital assets. Assets that can generate traffic, build authority, attract audiences, create passive income, and continue working for you for months or even years. And honestly, this is one of the most powerful opportunities created by the modern internet, especially now combined with artificial intelligence. Because today, you can create faceless YouTube channels, AI-generated voiceovers, AI-assisted scripts, AI-powered editing systems, and scalable content ecosystems without needing expensive studios, large teams, or years of technical experience. This module is about building authority through content, and over time, authority becomes leverage. One of the most important things to understand about YouTube is that YouTube behaves very differently from platforms like TikTok or Instagram. On short-form platforms, content usually moves very fast. A video can explode overnight and disappear just as quickly. But YouTube works differently. YouTube behaves much more like a search engine and a content library, which means videos can continue generating views, subscribers, traffic, and income for very long periods of time. Sometimes, a video with very few views at the beginning can suddenly start growing, weeks later, months later, or even years later. This is what makes YouTube so powerful, because your content compounds over time. And honestly, this is one of the biggest mindset shifts of this module. You are not only creating content, you are building a long-term digital ecosystem. Now here's one of the most exciting parts. You do not need to show your face to succeed on YouTube. And this is incredibly important because fear of showing themselves online stops many people from starting. But today, AI changes everything. Right now, there are entire YouTube channels generating thousands of dollars, building massive audiences, and growing extremely fast without the creator ever appearing on camera. Using AI, you can create voiceovers, visuals, animations, scripts, thumbnails, and editing workflows much faster than ever before, which means modern content creation has become far more accessible. And honestly, this creates a huge opportunity because many people still believe YouTube requires professional filming, expensive cameras, huge production teams, and advanced editing skills. But the reality today is very different. AI allows ordinary people to create extraordinary content systems, and this module will show you exactly how. Now, let's talk about monetization, because many people still don't fully understand how creators actually make money on YouTube. One of the main systems is the YouTube Partner Program. Once your channel reaches the required subscribers, watch time, and engagement metrics, YouTube can begin paying you directly, meaning your videos themselves become income-generating assets. The platform pays creators because their content keeps people watching, engaging, and staying longer inside YouTube. And honestly, this is one of the reasons YouTube became one of the largest creator economies in the world, because creators are rewarded for attention and retention. And over time, as your channel grows, that monetization can become extremely powerful, especially when combined with AI production systems and strategic content creation. This is where authority starts becoming income. Now here's something very important. YouTube monetization is not limited to ad revenue. In reality, a YouTube channel can generate income from multiple directions simultaneously. For example, YouTube ads, affiliate products, digital products, sponsorships, memberships, consultations, or brand collaborations, which makes YouTube incredibly scalable. And this is exactly why YouTube channels become real business assets. For example, You could monetize through YouTube ads, place your AI business engine product links in descriptions, recommend affiliate tools, or collaborate with brands later. And all of these systems can work at the same time, which means one single video can potentially generate multiple income streams. And over time, as your library of videos grows, your ecosystem becomes stronger and stronger. This is why YouTube is not just content creation, it's digital asset creation. One of the most powerful things about YouTube is that your content can continue working for you long after you publish it. This is very different from many other platforms. On platforms like Instagram or TikTok, content often has a very short life cycle. But on YouTube, a video can continue generating views, subscribers, traffic, and revenue for months or even years. This is why YouTube feels much more like building a media asset, because over time, your videos accumulate. And the more quality videos you have, the larger your digital ecosystem becomes. This creates compound growth, meaning older videos continue working while newer videos expand the system even further. And honestly, this is why many creators eventually treat YouTube like a long-term investment portfolio. You are building assets that can continue producing value over time. Now let's simplify the entire YouTube process. Inside AI Business Engine, we'll approach YouTube using a very clear system, a repeatable framework. This framework has 5 main pillars. Number 1, research. Understanding what works, what people watch, what niches grow, and what content performs well. Number 2, scripting. Creating clear, engaging, high-retention content. Number 3, editing and production. Using AI voiceovers, AI visuals, editing systems, and modern creator workflows. Number 4, publishing. Uploading content consistently and strategically. And number 5, analysis. Studying thumbnails, titles, watch time, audience retention, and performance metrics. And honestly, this is where many creators fail. They upload randomly, without following a structured system. But systems create scalability. Now let's talk about the most important pillar of all, research. Because honestly, research is probably 80% of the success. One of the biggest mistakes beginners make is trying to invent everything from zero. But successful creators usually do something smarter. They study patterns that already work. This means analyzing successful channels, viral videos, titles, thumbnails, niches, audience behavior, and content structures. And this is extremely important. Because when you understand what already performs well, you dramatically increase your chances of success. This does not mean copying. It means modeling strategically, learning pacing, storytelling, hooks, emotional structure, and audience psychology. And honestly, this is exactly how modern AI-assisted creator systems operate. Data leaves clues. Now here's something many creators underestimate. People do not watch videos first. They click videos first, which means before anybody watches your content, your title and thumbnail must first capture attention. This is incredibly important because even a great video can fail if nobody clicks on it. And honestly, this is why thumbnails and titles are so powerful psychologically. Your thumbnail creates curiosity, emotion, tension, interest. And your title reinforces the reason to click. This is why YouTube is heavily influenced by attention psychology. People naturally click emotionally compelling, curiosity-driven, visually clear, and highly relevant content. And over time, learning how to improve titles and thumbnails becomes one of the highest value skills inside YouTube growth, because attention starts before the video even begins. Now let's talk about why this opportunity is so much bigger today than ever before. Artificial intelligence has completely changed content creation. Today, creators can use AI to research ideas, generate scripts, create voiceovers, design thumbnails, organize workflows, edit videos, and scale production dramatically faster. Which means what previously required teams, expensive equipment, and advanced technical skills can now be done from a laptop. And honestly, this creates an enormous competitive advantage for people who learn these systems early. Because AI does not replace strategy, it accelerates execution. And inside AI Business Engine, that's exactly what we're building. Systems that allow creators to move faster, produce faster, test faster, and scale faster. Modern content creation is becoming AI-enhanced media creation. Now let's talk about consistency. Because one of the biggest advantages on YouTube comes from volume. Every video you publish becomes another opportunity to get discovered, to attract subscribers, to train the algorithm, and to build authority. This is why, when you're starting, publishing consistently matters a lot. Many beginners upload one video, wait a few days, see little traction, and quit too early. But YouTube usually rewards consistency and accumulation. The more quality videos you publish, the larger your ecosystem becomes. And honestly, this is why momentum starts compounding over time. Because every upload strengthens your library, discoverability, authority, and audience data. Inside AI Business Engine, you'll notice we focus heavily on systems and repetition. Because successful creators usually think like media companies. They build content ecosystems, not isolated videos. Now, here's something very important. The algorithm constantly gives you feedback through click-through rate, watch time, retention, audience behavior, comments, subscriber growth, and engagement patterns. And these metrics matter a lot because they reveal what captures attention and what loses it. This is why successful creators study analytics carefully, not emotionally, strategically. They ask, which videos performed best? Which thumbnails attracted clicks? Which topics retained viewers longer? Which pacing worked better? Which content generated subscriptions? And then they improve based on real data. This is one of the biggest mindset shifts inside scalable content creation. Instead of guessing, you optimize intentionally. Data becomes your creative feedback system. Now let's talk about niches, because niche selection is extremely important. One of the strongest types of niches on YouTube are niches that solve important problems. For example, finance, health, relationships, productivity, AI, self-improvement, spirituality, technology, and business are all powerful niches because people actively search for solutions in those areas. And this matters because problems create demand. The stronger the problem, the stronger the audience attention usually becomes. For example, many people are willing to spend time learning how to make money, how to lose weight, how to improve relationships, how to become more productive, or how to improve their lives. This creates massive content opportunities. And honestly, this is why understanding market demand matters so much. Successful niches usually combine attention, problems, and long-term interest. Now here's something equally important. Do not choose a niche only because it is profitable. Choose a niche you can realistically sustain long-term. Because remember, building authority on YouTube takes consistency. You'll likely create dozens or even hundreds of videos over time. So the topic should interest you at least somewhat. You do not need to be the world's biggest expert, but curiosity helps enormously. Because when you genuinely enjoy learning about the topic, creating content becomes much easier. And this is one of the reasons AI Business Engine encourages the intersection between opportunity and interest. The ideal niche usually combines market demand, long-term potential, and personal sustainability. Because the easier it is for you to stay consistent, the faster your ecosystem can grow. Long-term creators think sustainably. Let's close this lesson with one final idea. YouTube is much bigger than uploading videos. You are building authority, discoverability, audience trust, and long-term digital infrastructure. And over time, that infrastructure can become an extremely valuable asset. A channel that generates traffic, attracts opportunities, creates passive income, sells products, grows communities, and compounds continuously. And honestly, this is one of the most exciting parts of the modern creator economy. Because today, ordinary people can build extraordinary digital ecosystems using consistency, strategy, creativity, and artificial intelligence. So as we move into the next lessons, we're going to start building your YouTube ecosystem step by step. We'll explore niche selection, channel research, content systems, AI workflows, thumbnails, scripting, optimization, and scalable authority-building strategies. This is where your long-term digital asset journey begins. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.